Okay, welcome to Basics to the Pink Packet Part 2. This video should be a lot shorter. If you have two parallel lines cut by what we call a transversal, first of all, I know all these are going to be parallel because I see the parallel line marks. They can use 2 arrows, 3 arrows, 1 pair of arrows. I just want to give you a heads up. I'm just going to fill in some random numbers here. If this is 50, we know vertical angles are 50. We know linear pairs right here add to 180. So if this is 50, the guy next to it is 130. And this one's 130. What's pretty awesome about parallel lines is all 4 of these will equal the same thing when you move them down here, down the transversal. To be quite honest, when you're figuring this next section out, if the angles look alike, they probably are. And if they don't look like they're the same measure or congruent, we like to say that they're supplementary. Like you'll notice these 2 add to 180, these 2 add to 180. So let's look. Let's do 57. One thing you can do is fill in all the angles if that helps you. Like if this is 120, this is 60. Obviously vertical ones are equal. If you fill in the 4, then you can just bring down the 4 down here at the exact same spots. And you can see that right there is the only one they want. If you can go right away and say that's 120, awesome. Next one right here, you got 104 is what they give you. So this one next to it adds to 180 or supplementary. Fill in all of these. If I bring all 4 of those up, this position right here would be 76. You might also look at it and go, hey, it looks acute. No way does it look 104, and I'm fine with that. All right, next section, I'd like to do number 65. 65, I look at these. Are these positions that are equal, or are they positions that are supplementary? Well, they are positions that are equal. Quick little note, if you have 2 parallel lines with a transversal, these are all equal, and then the opposite diagonals are all equal. So these 2 are equal. Your equation would be 5 plus 10x equals 75, and you could solve that one to solve for x. Next one I want to do is 70. You can look at 70 and say, oh, that one's big and that one's small. So they do not equal each other. Those 2 add to 180, and then I'd want you to solve that one for x. And one more. Last but not least is 74. 74, these 2 are both big fat angles on parallel lines. They are equal. The only difference on 74, I will finish solving this one. Take all my x's to one side. X minus 5 equals 6. Add 5. X is 11. Okay, that's all well and good, but the question isn't what is x. The last 2 say find the measure of the angle indicated in bold. That's this guy right here. So I plug it in, plug it in. 11 times 11 plus 6. 11 times 11 is 121 plus 6, 127. And that completes the pink packet.